and throw the ball very well.
This Louisville roll ball is on fire right now from Lamar Jackson.
I mean, you can go on and on really about his leadership and playmaking abilities and stuff, but off the field he puts in a tremendous amount of work. So when we see him make plays on Saturday, we know why.
Lamar Jackson does it again. Can he do it against Florida State? We'll find out next week.
The game gonna be crazy. Getting the show on the road every game. Every game is a moment to remember. To the fans in this week, I want y'all to throw your arrows up in the sky every time someone touches the end zone.
There he is, man right there. Man with the plan. I taught this man the whole offense. Right here. Long hours in summer and in spring. So all the credit should go to me for real. Everybody watch this, make sure you vote for him in the Heisman race. For real. Oh, you've never had a Heisman in Louisville history? Let this man take it home. Man with the plan.
All right, our Andrea Adelson has been covering Lamar Jackson since he arrived on campus. She covers the ACC for ESPN, and she's joining us tonight on SportsCenter. First things first, he clearly knows the playbook a little bit better. What specifically has led to this sort of breakout?
Well, the focus throughout the spring was on his footwork because Bobby Petrino knew that Lamar Jackson had a strong arm. Everybody could see that on his high school game tape. There's even YouTube videos of him flinging the ball 80, 90 yards down the field that have kind of grown into legendary plays for him. But Bobby Petrino said, you can't be accurate if you don't get your footwork right. So that was the number one thing, working on that. Then it was working extra with those receivers to be able to improve on the accuracy. And I think you've seen that play out through the first two games. Lamar Jackson is not just a runner. He's a tremendous passer, and he can throw the ball downfield. And now the deep ball is part of the Louisville offense. That's something that's been missing in this offense for the first 2 years since Bobby Petrino came back. And now they can essentially use the entire playbook because Lamar Jackson knows it all. He can run all the plays. He obviously understands the system. His footwork is better, and he understands defense is better too.
Let's go macro because you cover the league as a whole. Yesterday, big news, the NCAA pulling 7 championship events scheduled to be played in the state of North Carolina this year out due to the HB2 legislation, the protection or limit of protection for the LGBT community. The ACC championship is not a part of that, though today Clemson head coach Dabo Swinney was asked about the NCAA's decision. Take a listen.
I mean, I don't have any thoughts other than I hope we're in the championship. We'll go to Pluto and play wherever. It don't matter. Just tell us where it's at, and we'll go play. It's really all that matters. Just tell us where to show up. We'll show up. Hopefully everybody can go to the bathroom while they're there. I mean, it don't matter. Where's the game?
Obviously, you know that last particular line is catching some ire. Here is the statement from North Carolina Governor Patty McCrory. Quote, the issue of redefining gender and basic norms of privacy will be resolved in the near future in the United States court system for not only North Carolina but the entire nation. I strongly encourage all public and private institutions to both respect and allow our nation's judicial system to proceed without economic threats or political retaliation towards the 22 states that are currently challenging government overreach. Sadly, the NCAA, a multi-billion-dollar tax-exempt monopoly, failed to show this respect at the expense of our student athletes and hard-working men and women. So that's the response. You heard from Dabo, some interesting words being tossed about. What can you tell us about the future of the ACC championship game that is scheduled to be played December 3rd in Charlotte and that last year involved Clemson?
Well, this is an issue that the ACC is discussing right now. Its Council of Presidents is meeting this week. The athletic directors are meeting in October. It's something they've been keeping an eye on. Issued a statement in the spring saying, yes, we want to see what happens here. They've been patient, waiting to see what the end result was going to be. And I thought what John Swofford said in his statement yesterday, where he said, okay, this is something we've been monitoring, but he said on a personal note, it's time for HB2 to be repealed. It's the first time we have heard John Swofford give a personal opinion on this. I think that there's a very likely chance this game is being moved out of Charlotte.
How about that? Just for attribution, John Swofford is the ACC commissioner for all things ACC, including Lamar Jackson. More on Dabo. You can check out Andrea's work at ESPN.com.